hold on.
No record yet. I need to choose the activity.
Hello.
So is it recording now?
Yeah. Right. So we're here in our action learning set group. Well, we don't have a group name, do we?
No.
This is Dia. She is our rapporteur. This is Charmaine. She is our note taker.
Oh no, that's another thing anyway.
And I'm the organiser. So we're going to start off with last week. We picked two of the reversing negative thought lists and that sort of thing. And Dia, what did you pick as your two?
I picked non-verbal recognition and toxic worrying.
So how have you done anything to implement those?
Yeah, I try to improve my my chatting skills. It's kind of like trying to work on my non-verbal recognition of people by attending this event yesterday, which was a CMS Cameron McKenna sort of information session where you kind of network with trainees and partners at the firm.
Yeah.
And initially I was a little uncomfortable, but as the evening went on, I kind of became okay. And, yeah, it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be, and yeah, kind of I think I worked on that. And also my toxic worrying this week by generally being more proactive and keeping myself occupied. And I did make efforts to alleviate whatever I'm worrying about, my worries basically.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay, I'm Charmaine, and I did Not to Moan and If Only Land. The Not to Moan was a bit hard, because I always moan. But I did try to shut up and move on, which is said in the book, so I just let things slide, but not everything. And If Only Land, I didn't visit as much. I don't know how I really stopped myself, probably keeping yourself occupied as well, just doing things so you can't think about it, but I'm going there less, I suppose.
I chose to be more grateful, so I woke up in the morning instead of saying, why is there no food at the house, or who invented mornings, I was like, well, at least I've got food at the house, at least I'm in a house, stop being such a fussy ass, get on with it. And my other one was If Only Land, because I'm always like, if only I was slim, yada yada yada, but I'm back on my diet and I'm more like when I'm slim instead of if only I was slim, so it's more positive in general there. And so the next one was a separate list. So, and which two did you pick this time?
I picked to be determined and take responsibility for your own successes and failures. So for the be determined part, I'm on a diet myself, so I think I'm determined to stay on my diet this time around. And so far so good. I haven't slipped so far. And to take responsibility for my own successes and failures. I haven't really encountered this week's been pretty neutral in terms of successes and failures, so I couldn't really work on that this week.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. My two were to do something outside of my comfort zone, which I haven't achieved yet because nothing's been presented to me just yet, and choose not to be shy, which I suppose I've done a little more. I'm more chatty, less quiet, but it still calls for a situation.
Good. It's okay to make mistakes and take responsibility for successes and failures. They kind of came hand in hand, because at my job I work in a retail store and I made a mistake. Yeah. And instead of worrying about it, I was like, everyone makes mistakes, it happens. And then I took responsibility by saying it was my fault, I made a mistake and it was my fault, and so I took responsibility for that. And moved on.
Yeah, so now we move on to third exercise, breathing exercise. So, we did this and
So you should press pause. press pause on the camera so,
You have to put this.
so we could do the thing, next thing.
Just do it all in one, or do you want to do it in bits?
I would have done it in bits because what is the next thing that we're doing?
Right, role play.
The role play is next. Yeah, I did it.
Alright, 1 second.
Let's see how that went.
Yeah, you could just record